Hey guys, Jammy D Media back with another videos. Today we're going to talk about Blu-ray sleeves. 14mm wide plastic sleeves with adhesive glues running across the top of them that you can protect your Blu-ray Steelbooks with. Why is this important? Well, Blu-rays are very susceptible to getting scratches and dents and dirt. So I have a few Blu-ray Steelbooks here that arrived this morning. As you can see, they're still in their wraps, which keeps them safe, but it's, you know, what happens after you take off these plastic wraps to access them. That's when they start, basically from that point, picking up dirt, prints, you name it, scratches, sliding them against other steelbooks. When you have matte on gloss steelbooks, the matte can tear into the gloss, which can look pretty bad. So I'll show you how these work fairly simply and fairly quickly now. So okay, I've taken the plastic off, and as you can see there's lovely artwork on the back of it, and what we want to do is protect it. So we take one of these and you take it this way. You put the back side in here. The first time you do this, expect to tear a few of them. They're fairly durable plastics, but you can expect to, you know, before you master the art of putting them in right, we'll say, you can expect to tear a few open. So there's a little kind of red slip here. This actually comes off like that, and then you just fold them over as even as you can. Yeah, like that there. So, and they're fairly readhesible. You can reopen these, like, it doesn't tear the plastic or whatever. So that's fairly neat. So I'll show you two more times real quick, and then that'll be it. So we've got our Gotham by Gaslight. You will notice I took the kind of J-card plastic off. I keep them separately away from the steelbook, stored away if I ever need to look at details, but I don't put them in the plastic covers here, and I don't really put these covers on slipbook covers because they don't really do well. They get stuck basically, but the matte and the gloss kind of slides out fairly easily with these ones. So again, take this, I'll stick it in, and I got these off a German website on Amazon, but it actually has a website listed on here that I checked out. It's called www.protected.de, DE as in Deutschland, Germany. Take this off, and I might buy directly from there, because although they were about a fiver to buy, the postage was about €15, so that was quite harsh. But I might buy directly from them in the future. They also do not just these for Blu-rays, but they do for vinyl players. They do vinyl boxes, vinyl plastic, stuff like that. I didn't know it until I looked at it today, but they do all sort of protections for different media and things like that. So if you're interested in that as well, if you have some vinyls that you're looking to protect or want to buy some gear, check it out. It's probably too expensive if you're in the US to port it, but maybe they'll do you a deal on it. I don't know. You can always get a quote. So that's Gotham by Gaslight. Of all these three movies here, this is the one I'm looking forward to most, that I've heard the best things about. So hopefully that's good, and we'll do it one more time. So we've got our Batman Ninja. We take one of these, and I prefer these slips. I got 200 of them in this packet. I think you can order more. You can order them by like 200, 300, 400 and 600 or something like that. As many as you want. I ordered these on Amazon recently, last month, but I had actually before in 2015, according to my Amazon history, ordered them. So I bought them from the same supplier, and he was still in business, still selling them, so business must be good. But there you go. It looks neat and clean, and they look well on the shelf. You can make out the spines, so they don't cover that or anything like that. So I've got 200 of them. This is the, I just broke into the 200 there now, so I'll have to buy another 197 Blu-rays, I'm sure. But one more thing I want to show you. So I bought this The Nightmare Before Christmas off eBay last month. Found it for a good price on eBay for once. Glow in the dark steelbook, all great. It came with this plastic case to protect it. I thought, oh yeah, that looks fine, because it was in the morning time. It was quite dark when I opened it. I was like, oh great, thanks for throwing that in, I guess. But actually, on closer inspection, it's pretty dinged up. Scratched the case now, not the Steelbook. It doesn't look so good. I'm sure it's fairly durable, which is great. Maybe all those scratches would have gone onto the Steelbook. But I find the plastics to be a lot better, a lot less rigid. And they certainly, for the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't had no problem with Steelbook scratches on things. So this kind of, you know, plastic doesn't scratch, we'll say. Like, this is thicker, nearly glass plastic, and it's scratched and it's abrased and all these kind of things. But this kind of more fluid plastic that you're putting onto them doesn't scratch, so you can actually, they look just as new as you got them, if you know what I mean. So these are actually more expensive than these in general, and they only sell them like 10, 15, 20 or something like that. They're supposed to be for your most deluxe versions to protect them. Now, I might buy a few of them and test them out and see if this was just ran over by a car maybe, or how quickly these last in general. I don't know how old this is. This could be years old for all I know. So maybe that's the reason, but it looks like it's been through the rough a bit. But yeah guys, like I said, these plastics here, they come in this little envelope here. 200 of them I got. 200's a pretty good start. It'll set you back €19 in Europe. Probably cheaper if you're in Germany. If you're in America, you probably have versions of these. You probably don't need to import them from too far, but they're a specialized type of plastic. You won't believe how expensive plastic can be. You'd think it's cheap, but to get exactly 14 millimeters, your Blu-ray is about 12 millimeters thick. So there's just like a millimeter on each side for space, so that it's not super tight, but it's just enough to let it. It's crazy, and obviously it's being a little bit anal, but damn if the results don't look good, you know. Looking forward to looking at these to add it to the DC collection. It's been a while since I picked up some DC animation, so I'm looking to dive back in. But yeah guys, I just thought I'd do a kind of different video about this. It's been a while since we've done some Blu-ray stuff. It's Brie Larson has been keeping everyone busy being a cunt. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. I'm happy with the plastics. They are worth it. They're kind of one-off buys every 4 or 5 years, and especially when I bought them first, I had, I don't know how many. I must have over 200 and something Blu-rays, obviously, but I know I've used them for other things as well, for PlayStation, Steelbooks and stuff like that, and just things like that. Things I wanted to keep safe, you know. So hopefully they'll last me a few more years, unless I go on a massive Blu-ray binge and buy like fucking 200 in the space of 2 years or something like that. Here's hoping so, or maybe not. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I have the space for that, but I certainly have the space for these. Okay guys, so like and subscribe this if you want more content like this. If you don't, fucking tell me to go fuck myself in the comments, I guess. Until then, I'll see you next time.